Senior fantasy football writer for The Athletic and the host of the All In Football podcast, Jake Ciely, joining me now as fantasy managers everywhere, always looking for every advantage as they make a push for the playoffs. Jake, it was a tough loss for the Chargers as a team, but a guy you told us about a few weeks ago stepped up in a major way. Josh Palmer had a 30-burger for the game. Jake, what's the move with him going forward, considering the Chargers have Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and a receiving back in Austin Eckler?
Well, the biggest thing here is it's unlikely that Mike Williams plays this week, and going forward it's going to be iffy every given week. And if it's not just Mike Williams in and out of the lineup, if you look at Josh Palmer's last 4 games that he's played, he's had 40 targets and over 300 yards with 2 touchdowns. So whether or not Mike Williams plays, the upside is there for you to start him in most leagues. And if Mike Williams is out, you have Josh Palmer as a top 20 wide receiver. So not only should he be picked off waivers, should be in your lineups, and then if Mike Williams is out, he's a must-start across the industry.
Yeah, him and Justin Herbert seem to have a connection going, something special possibly brewing there in L.A. with that. Sticking with the wide receiver theme, when you're a first-round pick, everyone expects a lot of production right away, but the Titans run the kind of system that isn't really built for any wideout to thrive. Despite that, Treylon Burks out of Arkansas had his best game of the year, 7 catches, 111 yards receiving. How do you go about possibly using him going forward, Jake?
I think you're looking at a boom or bust option. Touchdown reliant, big play reliant. He did have his first 100-yard game, and he's good. He's a little bit raw. I was thinking of Treylon Burks for more of 2023. Given some of the things you just said, the Titans' offense runs through the run game with Derrick Henry. He'll have some big games, but it's going to be hit or miss. It's not going to be very consistent. And then what do we know about December? You know this as well as anybody. It's Derrick Henry time in December, especially with the matchups that they have. So you're looking for a touchdown reliant wide receiver. Think of him as a wide receiver 4, but the ceiling is what we're looking for next year, so keep that in your mind.
Yeah, I think Burks had 18 points in any standard PPR league. Another rookie wide receiver that before the draft was sort of billed as basically the second coming of Tyreek Hill because of all that speed. Jameson Williams returned to practice for the Lions this week, the 12th overall pick in April's draft. What do you think about possibly stashing Williams?
It's very smart to do so right now. He's returned to practice. It's not going to be a few weeks until he's out there at 100%. But if he is, you mentioned they're talking about somebody that was a top 3 or 4 wide receiver in this draft class. We've seen what Chris Olave has done this year. You just mentioned Treylon Burks, who's been kind of the quietest of all the rookies, and there's been others that have even been better than him. So if you're looking at somebody that come your playoffs, weeks 15, 16, and 17, that could be a top 20, 25 wide receiver. Jameson Williams has that talent. Jared Goff has made wide receivers good all the way back to his Rams days. He's not the best quarterback, but he knows how to get the ball to his wide receivers, and he's missing that big play threat that Jameson Williams can bring him. Again, the playoffs and in December is when you're looking for him.
Yeah, you mentioned it. I think Williams will be a big play threat once we determine his knee is 100%, and his old teammate at Ohio State, Chris Olave, definitely been a big play threat for the Saints this season. All right, as far as the Washington Commanders right now, Jake, they are clearly going run-heavy approach right now with Taylor Heineke under center for the rest of the season. But you telling me you like this matchup against the Falcons this week. Why?
Oh, because the Falcons' defense is just letting everybody do whatever they want against them. I think that you look at Tyler Heineke could be your starting quarterback in most leagues this week if you're looking at other options. If you're talking about risky quarterbacks of Justin Fields and Kyler Murray are both banged up. Lamar Jackson's been underperforming. That might be a toss-up right there if you really want to bench Lamar Jackson. But since week 5, Tyler Heineke's been better. He hasn't played since week 5, but for Lamar Jackson comparison purposes per game, he's been better. He loves Terry McLaurin. You just got Jahan Dotson back, who was out there running the most routes of any wide receiver last week, and Logan Thomas is back to 100% healthy. So you have Heineke, you have Antonio Gibson, Brian Robinson, and Terry McLaurin, and you might even have a tight end and a second wide receiver. Things are looking up for Tyler Heineke the rest of the way.